Hey guys, it's Kronix. Today I'm going to show you the Lightning Wizard build for patch 2.5. Hey guys, this is the 2.5 build for the Wizard. You can see I'm on Torment 13, so I'll show you some gameplay on Torment 13. First, you want to start off with Veers. You want the 4 set. 2 set gives you the effect of every rune, so you can teleport, have the slowdown time to dodge projectiles, and the 4 set makes it so you can basically increase your attack speed, armor, and resistances by 1%. Now this stacks with what I'm running in the cube. This one here, Fazula's Improbable Chain. It automatically gives you 50 stacks. Now you gain 1 stack for every person that you kill in Archon. The next thing, with Tal Razors you have the 6 set. So you don't really worry about the 2 set, but the 4 set, every single time you hit with an Arcane, Cold, Fire, or Lightning attack, you get 25% resistance for that element for 8 seconds. So you want, say for instance, Cold-Blooded. See, because that's cold. You have Combustion on Archon to make it fire, so that's 2. You have the 2 little shielding buffs, and then you have Spell Steal for Arcane. Now, there isn't lightning in my toolbar, but if you have lightning on your bracers, it means that Archon's going to go to lightning. So the first hit is fire, which you get instantly, and then the next one's going to be lightning because of your bracer damage. So you want to make sure you have lightning percentage on your bracers. You can only have Talraj's Amulet and Offhand, so you want to have 2 of those, because you can't get Veer's Amulets or Offhand, and you want Talraj's set. You want the full 6 set, so I'm only using 5 with Ring of Royal Grandeur in the cube. Now I use the Swami because I found a decent roll for it, but that 20 seconds when you're out of Archon, or 19 seconds because of what I've got, it actually stacks with Obsidian Ring of Zodiac. So whenever you hit with a resource spending, your cooldown is going to go down by 1 second. Now, if you're using a move like this one, so you reduce the cost to 11 Arcane, and it's a consistent current of damage, it just keeps hitting and hitting and hitting, and it's very instant. Because of that, you're going to stack with the Archon. So say you get, let's say minimum 50 stacks, right? Just from the belt. After, you're going to have, that's going to attack 50% faster, and that also stacks with Gogok of Swiftness, so it's probably going to hit more like, say, 65%, I'd say. So if you hit 65%, and every single time you hit, it's going to lower your cooldown by 1 second. When you jump back into Archon, you can still have the stacks of previous Archon stacks. Now it doesn't put them together and it doesn't reset, but if you do get back the stacks, you almost have double damage, or you have all the damage from before going on to when you're Archon and when you're going into Archon next. Now, I'm using these bracers here because the potency of your shields goes up by 94%. I know there are some variations, but I found that these tend to be the best for me. And then, yeah, Starfire. I mean, I found the prime one. It took me quite a while. But for every 10 yards between me and the enemy, my damage goes up by 15%, up to 40 yards. Now, on top of that, you get Zai's Stone of Vengeance, which also increases your damage between the distance as well, up to another 56%. So I'll quickly show you what it's like. On top of that, you want so passives, Unstable Anatomy. So if you die, you get revived. Power Hungry, so even more damage from range. Evocation, so you have more cooldowns, and Paralysis. Paralysis is where you're getting all your damage from. It's got a 15% chance to stun, right there. And now I use the ring in the cube, so that's 14,000 weapon damage as lightning right there. There's just a small chance of you hitting that. So when you have all these stacks from attack speed on your weapon and from previous stacks from the Swami, then you're going to hit even more damage. So I'll show you Torment 13. I tend to use the Ingon, just so whenever I kill one of these elite builds here, you can see here that my cooldowns go down by 10 seconds. Because it is in the cube, so I get the full amount. So that means when I'm out of it, see I've still got the stacks from before. If I hit a couple times, you get the stacks from before, and the new stacks as well. So your damage will be really insanely high. And this can do, I mean, I've done up to Great Rift 94 with this build. So you can get Archon back right there. Also with Black Hole, you can, well, one, you could also make it so it helps you stay away from people and helps you dodge combat in the higher rifts anyway. And because the density of mobs are a lot higher in the higher rifts, or the greater rifts even, then you're gonna get a lot more damage. For every person, it's another 3%. Every person you suck up with that. So if I walk up, grab I don't know, say like we'll try and grab some of these people here. That's 12. So just instantly, with the previous Archon stacks, you just do a crazy amount of damage. It's actually, what I found out is it's actually the best build for speeding right now. And I hope you like the build. Give it a try. If you have any questions, just ask me. There's a lot of variations on this build you could probably find, but this is the one that works best for me.